Chanakya Neeti, translation of Chanakya's Thoughts with commentary by Shree Anand Krishna. Chanakya was an ancient Indian teacher, philosopher, economist, and royal advisor of the first Mauryan emperor Chandragupta. Today we will discuss few of his powerful and inspirational thoughts in our 24th part of this series. If a person does not enjoy the pleasures and joy of this mortal world, nor does he gather the knowledge and wisdom of heavens, then his birth is useless. Real success a person gets when, while enjoying the beauty and joys of this mortal world, he also gathers the wisdom and knowledge of the heavens through these scriptures. The love and affection of a lustful and characterless woman is not confined to one person, but is spread to many. A lustful woman engages in lustful conversation with other men and carry their memories in her heart, and her love is not confined to a single man. If a foolish person engrossed in the pleasures and desires thinks that a particular woman is totally immersed in his love with passion, then he is living under illusion, as he is acting like a puppet in the hands of the woman. Only a very few individuals are fortunate enough to free themselves from the desires and attachment of this mortal world. It is generally observed as follows. There are very few people who have gained wealth and fame but have not turned proud and haughty. There are very few sinners whose sins have not been punished by the Almighty. There are very few righteous people in this world in whom passion and lust for women have not risen. There is not a single person whom death has not caught hold of. There is not a single beggar who has achieved greatness and fame. There is not a single wicked person who has taken the path of enlightenment, carrying along with all his wickedness and sins. When time of destruction comes, a person loses his knowledge and wisdom to face such destruction. A person achieves respect and greatness through his qualities and accomplishments, and not by occupying a high post of dignity. Only a high post or status will not increase the respect and status of a person. In fact, if an incapable and undeserving person sits on a post, then post loses its respect and status. A person rises in status and respect because of his talent, achievements, and hard work. For example, if a crow sits on the rooftop of the palace, then he does not become a royal eagle. A talented, knowledgeable, and wise person is worshipped everywhere instead of a wealthy person. A moon is worshipped and praised irrespective of the phases of the moon. By self-praise and aggrandizement of a person does not become great and famous. Only when a person is respected and praised by others, then he is truly considered to be talented and successful. A person should not indulge in self-flattering. A person who is conscious and alert and who undertakes to do a task offer careful consideration is successful in life. In such a person, union of good thoughts and talent leads to success and prosperity and greater beauty. A precious gem when studded in gold becomes more bright and beautiful. With the support of other successful persons in society, a talented and knowledgeable person can establish his credibility in the society and get a chance to show his talent and ability, which finally leads to success and fame. Just like a precious gem with the support of gold shines more brightly and looks more beautiful than when it is alone. A person should not gather the following types of wealth. A person should not gather wealth that can be obtained only through great pain and misery and which cannot be obtained in a graceful way. A person should not gather wealth which can only be obtained by unrightful and unjust way through evil deeds. A person should not gather wealth which can only be obtained through bowing and submission and surrender before the enemy and through laws of self-respect. If a person totally sits over his wealth and only spends for himself without letting others get a benefit of the wealth, then such a wealth is useless for the society, as it cannot be used for everybody's welfare. A person is never satisfied with the following, and more he gets, more intense becomes his desire for more. A person is never satisfied with the wealth he has obtained and always hankers for more and more. A person is never satisfied with his life and always hankers for a better life. A person is never satisfied with a woman and he hankers for more and more. A person is never satisfied with the food he eats and always hankers for more variety and taste. The wishes of a man are never ending and they can never be satisfied. If one wish is fulfilled, another wish is born in the mind of a person. A man is never satisfied with himself. Self-satisfaction can be the greatest boon for a person. Once a person's life ends, then all charity, sacrifice, worship, etc. gets destroyed. But charity given to a deserving and needy person is never destroyed. Similarly, kindness and compassion shown to all living beings remains forever in this cosmos and is never destroyed. A grass leaf by weight is light. Cotton is lighter than a grass leaf. A beggar is lighter than cotton, but the air does not sweep away the beggar, as air is afraid that the beggar will ask something from it. Everyone fears a beggar that he will ask them for something, and so they avoid him, as no one likes to give anything to others without anything in return. A beggar is always disrespected by the society. It is better to die than to be insulted and humiliated, because a person will die only once, but in a life of humiliation and subjection, a person dies and suffers daily. Sweet words are pleasing to everyone, and so a person should always speak in a sweet and tender tone. A person should not show miserliness in speaking well of others. Everyone likes a person who takes sweetly. There is a lot of hypnotic quality in a sweet voice, and sweet words has its influence on every person in this society. On the poison tree of this mortal world, there are two hanging fruits as sweet as the nectar. One fruit is the sweet voice, and the other is good company. The poison tree of life is destroyed if one always speaks in sweet voice and always keeps company of good persons. Charity, study of the scriptures, and hard work done in the past life propels a man towards good deeds and righteousness in this life. Because of his past life good deeds, a person inherits the tendency in this life to give charity, read the scriptures, and to perform hard work with sincerity and devotion and righteousness. A knowledge which cannot be remembered and wealth of a man which is gone in the control of others are useless, as when the time comes, both are of no use, as they will not be available to help him. Knowledge should always be memorized so that it can be remembered when it is required. Wealth should always be in the control of one's own hands so that A man can use it when it is required,